Hey everybody, it's VTG Plays here, back with yet another banger. I asked on a poll what y'all wanted. Y'all wanted gameplay elements, so who am I to deny? Guys, as of making this video, we're less than 10 days from the end game, and I know y'all are as hyped as I am. If I have anything to complain about, it's just the fact that the collector's edition probably won't be delivered until October 20th, when everyone else gets to enjoy it the second it downloads. But you know what? I ain't tripping, because I got my long, thick, tall, dark, and handsome Venom statue to show off. Now, I'm gonna run down the list from the earliest confirmed gameplay elements to the more recently released information. So, to anyone who's been paying attention to the game's development since the gameplay trailer dropped back in late May, we already know Peter and Miles can both parry attacks in their own ways. We can deploy web wings, slingshot from anywhere in the city. Peter's got new air tricks, the movement is more fluid, and we have team-up takedowns. Now, if you ask me, this is something they've been teasing for quite a while now, because even back in the City Never Sleeps DLC, we've seen Peter and Black Cat team up, Miles and Prowler, and clearly we've seen Peter and Miles. Now, I'm thinking it's possible we might be able to see a symbiote Peter and Wraith team up. I don't know, maybe she'll appeal to his dark side with brutalizing criminals. You guys tell me what you guys think about that in the comments. Now, this next bit of information was confirmed by the beta testers who got to play the game back in September. Now, what I'm super excited for is the fact we have a symbiote rage meter. I can't tell you guys how excited I am to use this, bro. We haven't been able to use this since Shattered Dimensions. You know how long ago that was? It's been 13 years, bro. Bro, let them cook. And we can see the boss's health whenever we're fighting them. I know that's not a big game changer for some people, but I kind of got sick and tired of pressing square, 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 square with no end in sight. Just to get the shit over with, I'll put on quad damage, activate it, and just square, square, mink, mink, and boom, Martin Lee, Kingpin, Taskmaster, whatever, down. And apparently, we can surf? Yes, like actually surf the water. It may not be super game-breaking news since we already kind of got a clip of that in the May gameplay trailer, but to know we can go from flying in the air to diving straight down, surfing the water, then if we lose momentum, just dive straight down and come right back up. This is about to be peak entertainment, bro. The hype is crazy. We really went from a September 2021 trailer to being less than a week from release.
That's what I'm talking about. This shit means something to me, man.
Anyways, now look, the real bulk of this information really just came out in the past 4 weeks, give or take, so be prepared. We've got confirmed loop-de-loops, which we haven't been able to do since Web of Shadows. If there was any issue with Miles' web swinging in Miles Morales, it's just that we couldn't do loop-de-loops. We can visit Aunt May's house as Peter or Brooklyn Vision's Academy as Miles. And I'd almost venture to guess that we could probably visit Oscorp Industries as either Peter or maybe a Harry side mission. And we can allegedly visit Midtown High. Apparently Peter's gonna sneak back in there to create more gadgets and tech, so be on the lookout for that. Now, Coney Island, you know, that festival looking place, is teased on the Sony Spider-Man 2 page to be a background for an quote-unquote epic showdown. Now, I can make a pretty good guess just from looking at this clip of the Deluxe Suits trailer, where Peter is stopping some of Kraven's hunters from attacking the festival, but at this point it's really anybody's guess. For you sadists out there, yes, we have fall damage, and we're able to toggle if it affects our health or not. And there's no more invisible box between the lowest swinging point and the ground. So if you really want to, you can hold on to a web line and run on the ground or across a car if you really want to. And while this is unconfirmed, I'd be willing to bet that MJ's side missions still exist. And actually, I would venture to guess that Harry has side missions as well. It would make almost perfect sense that we get to see Oscorp and the symbiote from, you know, an outside perspective before the events of the game take place. And if another hunch I have is right, then the green title screen where Harry is in front of the symbiote is actually going to be a flashback, possibly before the events of the first game, where Harry is submerged in his fish tank with the symbiote. I don't know, leave your thoughts on that in the comments. And while we're on the topic of title screens, we'll be getting dynamic title screens depending on your last location in the game or your placement in the story or your story progression percentage. We've got Peter in a web hammock, Peter and Miles looking out towards the city, and the aforementioned opening screen with Harry in front of the symbiote. So look, depending on how you guys want to take this, I feel like Insomniac is calling us out on this one. So kind of like in Fortnite or Call of Duty where we have aimbot that can help you shoot your target and get your aim on track, there's 10 different levels to swinging assistance in the game for both Peter and Miles. We can change the levels at will from 0 to 10. And in their words, not mine, they said the previous games in comparison are at a level 10 as far as swinging assistance. And we also have the added ability of web tethering, which is the ability to whip corners with webs to make immediate hard turns. And if you want a reference point, just look at the Amazing Spider-Man 2 opening scene. So for tryhards like me who like to master traversal mechanics, that's the kind of shit I like to hear. And to end the video off, we have two graphics modes, both visual and performance. Performance mode has better frame rate and resolution just because the PS5 is just built like that. And the game is able to operate at a 30, 40, or 60 frame per second rate, all with ray tracing. And with that, I'm pretty much done here, guys. I want to just get this out there quick, that way I can start working on other projects I have in the works for you guys. But with that being said, guys, I'm out, and y'all take care.